Hello, and welcome to my channel today. You're sat at home with the old and grey. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to a new part of possible future things. And we seem a little bit too close. Yeah, you can see my hands going. Woo. Anyway, as I said, welcome to the channel. This is something new and trying. I don't have to always be out and about and walking here, there, and everywhere, because that doesn't give me much chance to explain why I walk everywhere, what led me to walk everywhere, and what motivates me to walk everywhere. Well, basically, long story short, 2.5 years ago, I made a decision, a real big life-changing decision, because the previous 30 plus years, probably 32, maybe 33 years, I was an alcoholic. Yes, on and off for 30 plus years. So I made a life decision at the age of 49. World events helped me make that decision, make me value life a little bit more, because I never really did, but was always present. But anyway, we can get that on another video. The reason why I decided to get out and walk and do stuff is because when you get to a certain age, you think, oh, what were you ever good at? And I was always good at walking. I've always been good at walking. I walk everywhere. Now, if there's a bus ride needing to walk, to travel 3 or 4 miles or 7 miles, as long as the weather's nice, I'd rather walk it, to be honest. Yep, I want to also touch on the reason why I want to walk 1,000 miles is because I have osteoarthritis in my lower back, in the shoulders and neck. And osteoarthritis is one of them degenerative diseases which will only get worse. And therefore, if it's in my lower back and the upper back, walking could become something of a major pain and stop me from actually being able to do it. So that is another reason why I decided I want to do a walk of 1,000 miles this year, or towards the end of this year into next year. Obviously, the logistics side of it needs to be sorted out, like safety net. Like if I decide I'm going to go across some real high, rough terrain, someone needs to know and be able to check, see if I'm doing okay and stuff. At the moment, there is no one there that can possibly help me. Say I were to fall and twist an ankle or break a leg, which I've never broken a bone seriously in my body, apart from the fact I've sprained a few ankles and the amount of push bikes, cycles I've fallen off. But yeah, other than that, I've got a plan of places I want to visit. I also want to not necessarily walk, just go out the front door, walk 1,000 miles. I want to have a target each day, each set distance to achieve, and then maybe the day after meet up with someone else and go for a walk with them on the journey they like to do on a regular basis. So therefore, I'm incorporating a new exploration for myself, and also joining other people who like to go for walks. There's loads of local walks to go around in circular, sort of loops sort of thing, but I've never really wanted to necessarily do that, because I want to end up somewhere different, maybe then move on to somewhere else different and keep exploring. There'll be a few show and tell videos like this, but for that to happen, I need to know that this one's landed okay with anyone who's watching this up to this point. Thank you very much. If you haven't, I would never ask you to subscribe or like, but please motivation for me to get out and about and do stuff. Giving up the alcohol, even though as tough as it was, I never had people telling me, oh, you should give up alcohol, you should do it, you should do it, you should do it. No one was there telling me, oh, you're not going to be doing any better for yourself unless you do that. No one put me in that position. I chose to do it off my own self. So I've basically had to bring myself up. I've had a bit of help growing up, but from the age of 12, 13, I was never in the family, never part of what I felt a functioning family. Off to boarding school, out of boarding school, to a broken home, and run away with a fare, working on the Dodgems and the bumper cars for about 4 or 5 months. Obviously, my life was in a dark place, and I was getting in trouble with the police, and ended up in a probation hospital for a year, where I worked on a farm for a year and learned all about doing maintenance around the house and all sorts of stuff like that. I also got other achievements I've done, like at boarding school. I got to walk across some of England's greatest countryside, and I've even gone to Wales and Scotland to do similar stuff. But we'll get into more detail on that in another video, perhaps. Duke of Edinburgh Bronze Award I've got, tall ship sailing, a big 100-foot yacht called Rona, which was part of the London Sailing Project fleet. I'm sure you can find that online. They did courses for people who were at a disadvantage, and they run a training centre for up-and-coming sailors. Yeah. Then after probational school, I was left in the real world on my own, having to fend for myself. So that's when the alcohol started to hit home, because of all the childhood issues I never dealt with or got help with. But I'm glad to say that I'm sat here talking to you. I'm fit and able to get out and about. I was also nearly 20 stone. I don't know what that is in pounds and ounces and kilograms and stuff, but I'm now quite happily comfortable at 16 stone, which is about 100 kilograms. So I've got the motivation to move on, move forward. Just that trying to find the right paths, so to speak, and the right people to join to do such things is proving a bit more awkward. But now things are moving better for myself after ditching the alcohol and other vices which help me get by. I'm quite happy to move on and maybe join up people. I've been watching YouTube videos of people metal detecting. I've got a metal detector. I haven't really used it. I like the idea of magnet fishing, clearing the waterways of all the horrible metal bits. Often see some magnet fishers on YouTube and think, oh, they're struggling to pull that in. Maybe if I was there, I could give them a hand. But yes, that's something I'm looking to explore, possibly when I can find the right connections. Other than that, I hope I'm going to have to end it there, because I don't want it running too long, because that's me chatting rubbish. Otherwise, I can also write poetry. I can talk poetry, because I have that mind where I can make something up on the spot. I don't write anything down. So yeah, on that note, as an outro, I'm going to try and spout a bit of poetry. Thank you now for sitting watching me. I hope one day your life will be full and very happy. I want to send healing thoughts and energies your way. And thank you now for joining me sat at home, the old and grey. Bye for now. Look after each other.